Dude, so many elite enemies. They just want to kill me.
Cool, I just did 24 to 100.
See, who says you're dying at the end wave? Practically beat the damn level.
I did practically beat the damn level because everything from here is a symmetrical duel that you can just read.
The thing's called Nukahana's opinion. Bro, I literally got an opinion.
So how did I die there, bro? What the fuck? I'm so bad.
Literally isn't a click, and I still died. This is the story of my life right there. Not even a click, and I still die. That's literally what I'm still so mad about that. The fact that like 3,000 attempts in, the Future Funk like mini cube was so literally auto because you could hold, and then it stopped working forever.
Oh yeah.
It's never worked since. Story of my life. Dying to parts that there aren't any clicks in. Dying to the auto. Because it was auto.
Was.
Yes, was. Sorry, I forgot GD turned into Wikipedia there.
Also, like, recently, there's been a ton of commentary channels that have been shitting all over the demon list, which was pretty funny.
I mean, I think it's about time that the demon list kinda got shat on, to be honest.
That is true. I mean, it was always kind of dog shit. It's just that people kind of just, like, coped.
Yes, and it was also, most of the levels were, at least if you're a very good player, at a playable level.
I'd argue against that.
I think it's much more playable. I think old was much playable. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I would much rather play Bloodbath when it was the top one. Bloodbath has its parts. What does what good parts does a hard machine have?
Well,
Go ahead and
I'd
tell
say
me.
Hard Machine's just overall a decently fun level. You picked one of the timing levels I actually like.
Who the hell am I kidding? That's like Hard Machine is literally a list level for me. But the one top 10 level that fits me the most.
You literally could have said something like Sakupin Circles and you picked Hard Machine.
These Elder Lemurians on that Zaza or some shit, man. What the hell?
I got 80, fuck.
You're just gonna drop it after getting 85. I mean, hey, that's what I did with 9 circles. I dropped it for like a year and a half.
I would drop it if, like, my hardest was an insane demon, but it's not.
You have standards, damn it.
My hardest is our ACU, damn it. I can't just drop a hard demon, bro.
I would love to be Phobos. I don't know if I have the willpower to. Well, I more spent all my willpower on trying to beat whatever the hell on my phone, Acropolis. I spent most of my willpower on that. Yo, there's a dude just chilling on top of his head.
What?
Oh, he dead. Well, they're both dead. Dude, you could literally be like, oh my god, I don't know if you've seen them, but on like YouTube Shorts and stuff, there are so many videos where people literally just put on like Minecraft parkour in the background. It's like the easiest thing you've ever seen while they're like talking. Dude, you could literally make one of those videos.
I don't know, I'm not gonna do that.
Bro, I'm telling you, free content. Free.
Fuck off. I probably should have done like a bit of commentary for my Asadot completion, but like I just couldn't really give a fuck.
The level looked pretty fun.
It's alright once you learn it. Learning curve's a bit wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna give it like a
crossover. I saw some Japanese in there, dude. It was a crossover.
Whoa. Wait, actually, I thought it was just Chinese, but.
It's because Chinese and Japanese use the same characters.
Oh. Do they?
Yeah, that's why a lot of people get them confused.
Yeah, because like before like the the 16th century, yeah. Korean didn't have a language system of its own, so it just used the Chinese one.
For us, it was very similar, although I don't think it was 16th century. I think it was actually like way earlier. But for us, it was like essentially we went on a boat, went to China, learned Chinese, and then came back, and then everybody looked at it and was like, man, this shit sucks, and then made Japanese. That's why we use the same characters. So like if you ever see those like complicated like letters, those are Chinese. They're the same in Japanese as well.
How fun.
But we have obviously a different grammar as well as we also have an alphabet, which Chinese, as far as I know, doesn't, or at least not. At least Chinese alphabet isn't at least as obvious. in Japan there is like a base alphabet, which then like translate up to it. It's called kanji. Kanji, at least in Japanese,
I've
it's
heard
called
of
kanji.
that.
So like here, I have Japanese on my phone. So that is like the basic what's it called? Those are like the basic characters, what I just put in. That just means blue, but blue also has this, which is what most people use. That's the kanji for blue. So you can use the top version, but with the bottom version, it makes it kind of easy because there are some words that literally are pronounced the exact same. And so for like, you know how like for languages, sometimes you just have to know the context of like the sentence or what you're saying to know what that word actually meant.
English definitely has a lot of that.
Yep. This is similar, except with kanji, that's how you can read it and just already understand it. Because
Oh, I see.
even if it's read the same, if you see that it's one specific kanji, then you'll know, oh, that means that. Even though it reads the same.
Yeah, for Korean, we just had a guy who like looked at the Chinese writing system and was like, you know what, fuck this, and just made his own.
Moral of the story, ancient people really did not like Chinese and made their own language because Chinese was just that bad.
I think it was like because he wanted to improve the literacy rate of the population, and like people just couldn't really like learn Chinese effectively. So he was like, well, all right, let's make this make sense.
Yeah, I get that. Japanese is also easier than Chinese from what I can tell, because I think from like Chinese, I think I heard something like we're missing half the kanji like from Chinese, but we have like all the important ones, so like it works out. Plus we still have like a couple thousand, so it's not like it's. Dude, do you know how many kanji there's? Like, there's so many.
That's it. What the fuck, dude? Korean just like has like about as many characters as the English alphabet.
Oh, really?
That's it. And then it's just a matter of putting them into words. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Oh, 3,000. Nearly 3,000 kanji used in Japanese names in common communication.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so there's 46 characters of hiragana, 46 characters of katakana, which those two are like the two alphabets we use. They both read the same. The only difference between katakana and hiragana is I'm saying that in an English way because I'm talking in English, which is weird. I don't like saying it like that because I know it's not pronounced like that, but I'm also speaking in English, so for me it's also weird to just swap to Japanese pronunciation and then back to English pronunciation. So
You just gotta
yeah,
take
if
it
you
to
ever
the,
hear me,
you just gotta take it to the next level and just like swap languages randomly.
sometimes I do that in my head sometimes. I don't know if that happens to you, but like sometimes if I'm like thinking to myself, this happened at work the other day. Luckily nobody like heard it and I wasn't like talking to anyone, but like I was making a pizza and I like did something wrong and I was like, ah, damn it, but I said that in Japanese.
I had that problem a lot as a kid. Like I just couldn't like properly switch between English and Korean.
Oh yeah?
So I just like mix them.
It's like Franglish, except it's except it's Korean instead.
I did not have a good time in
Oh yeah.
what would that be?
Well, it's also
Elementary.
because
Early elementary.
your family's first generation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're second generation because my dad's American. So like I grew up speaking both languages. It wasn't like I know like for some people, I don't know if this is for you, but I know for like some people it was like they learned one language, but then they moved to America, so they had to learn English on top of that.
I almost had that. I started out like the first language I learned was Korean, and then I only really learned English through school.
Oh yeah. Dude, I was what was it, yesterday? It was Friday, right? Fridays are absolute like busiest days. So like all hands on deck, everybody's got to be focusing, whatever, right? And I was on make line, which is essentially where you make the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I know, very complicated. And I was specifically working on like the beginning of the pizza, so like the sauce and the cheese.
Uh-huh.
And there's this one pizza where you're not supposed to put any sauce on it because it gets like a different sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But I put pizza sauce on it anyways.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh damn, I'm throwing. And my manager looked at me, he's like, what did you just say?